Welcome to 2K Sports. Glad to have you with us. I'm Brian Anderson, and joining me at the table, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. We've also got Allie LaForce bringing us reports. To the middle. Thompson with a steal. They double-team Durant. Pass to Smith. Right wing. Here's Şengün. The three-pointer off the mark.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Hart can't hit. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Ime Udoka and I were able to chat. I asked Coach about Jalen Brunson's game and what stood out the most to him. He replied, I'd say his toughness as well as his leadership. His teammates rally behind him, and that's why we got to bring that same kind of intensity to guarding him tonight. Containing Brunson won't be easy, but let's see if they're up for it. Back to you.
Allie, thank you. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Thompson. Yes, it's good. When it comes to these two teams, Grant, you have to expect they'll be relying on their front court to get it done here.
Yeah, I think that's right, B.A. It should be an old-fashioned battle amongst the bigs. And whoever gets the edge in that matchup, I think gets the W. But we'll see.
Here's Thompson. After the basket by New York on the other end. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that boy's going to hit his head on the rim one day. Oh.
Towns outside. And it's powered home by Towns.
That one rocked this arena.
That's the kind of dunk right there that makes you think he's going to rip down the rim. Ooh, too long in the paint. And he's hit with a 3-second violation. And it's exceptional, the level of commitment that Ime Udoka has inspired from this Rockets team, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, he's a player's coach, but very demanding, and he holds everyone accountable. It's all about professionalism and purpose.
Now here's Thompson. And Şengün gets it to go.
Defense puts Şengün to the test inside, but he stays cool and gets the shot to fall.
Towns on a screen. To the inside. And he goes with the big dunk right over Alperen Şengün.
And that's a powerful man right there. Towns is never going to pass up a chance to finish with authority.
Now here's Durant. Durant draws the double. Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Here's Hart. Pass to Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
And so nice to see Towns use his high basketball IQ to dominate in pick and roll. It seems like he always makes the right read in that situation.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Here's Brunson. It's hauled in by Houston.
And he's very confident from that range, but he can't make it.
And Durant with the big finish.
Outstanding at penetrating to the rim. Durant's long strides, they're just tough to keep pace with. Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Here's Thompson. Here's Şengün. From outside, off the mark.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Yeah, strong flush from Towns. I like whenever he plays with an edge inside.
Here's Bridges. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Outside Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
What an athletic play by Durant. This man, what can't he do?
Towns on a screen. Brunson on the drive. Soft touch off the glass.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Smith. He's scoreless. Pass to Eason. And out of bounds. The Knicks will take it.
Next ball.
The Knicks with the lead. Towns on a screen. Down low. Durant pulls it in.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for New York. He put together 10 points in the quarter. We'll be right back after this word.
16.
Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, Karl Anthony Towns is taking his rebounding to a new level in New York. He said, I didn't put all this muscle on for no reason. I'm going to keep playing physical, keep playing my game, and I'll keep demanding attention from every defense and then let the game play out. Back to you.
Physical. Allie, thanks very much for the report. And stolen by Brunson. Towns on a screen. The hammer.
And it's always great to see Towns in the zone, bringing a ton of energy to his offensive game.
Well, Grant, the 2025 season was sort of a return to form for Karl Anthony Towns.
Yeah, B.A., he just seemed more comfortable out there, right? Getting back to what his numbers used to look like and just playing with reckless abandon.
It's rebounded by Houston. Pass to Şengün. Stolen by Anunoby. Now here's Brunson. Back to Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Now here's Brunson. They lead by 8. Biggest lead of the game. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Şengün. Smith with it. No made baskets yet. For three, Durant connects from downtown.
No hesitation from the swing man. Durant has such confidence shooting off the catch. Tremendous.
Pass to Hart. And there's a pick. Back to Brunson. Let's go with a three. Fires in the triple. Brunson's got 7.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And he gets it to go.
Brunson doesn't fear going in amongst the trees. Remarkable poise there inside.
And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. For three, Durant. Towns with a rebound. And here's New York now. They're on an 11-3 run. And since the turn of the century, die-hard Knicks fans had dealt with some lean years, Grant, until recently.
No doubt, B.A., and they're happy to see meaningful games. The arrival of Jalen Brunson just changed things, and they've gone all in to surround him with talent.
Pass to Smith. Thompson outside. And there's the call on Ben Thompson. That's his first foul.
And great job to establish position and square up.
And here's New York now. They're on an 11-3 run. Brunson, a good look. Oh, drains the 19-footer. Brunson's got 7 now in this quarter.
And I love the trust between Brunson and his guys. I mean, working so hard to set each other up.
Outside Eason. Clock at 6. Houston needs to get off a shot. Here's Durant. And And it's slammed in by Durant.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Here's Brunson. Ooh, taking it to him, Jalen Brunson.
Such a strong floater game. Just another part of Brunson's expanding arsenal.
Thompson outside. Here's Şengün. Drops in the layup for 2. 8 points for Alperen Şengün.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Hart from long range. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson.
And the find by Brunson, more than capable of running the offense.
Pass to Şengün. And so it's New York in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. We'll be right back with you shortly. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Here's Shepherd. Finney Smith, a screen. Shepherd, that's good. And Grant, when talking about certain players, we hear expressions like, he does the little things, or he does the dirty work. What does all that mean exactly?
You know, it's about what doesn't show up in the box score. Setting good screens, winning those 50-50 balls, hustling back on defense. Often, it's just as important as putting up those points.
And a big finish by Robinson.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
And here's Tate outside. Knicks leading by 13. Fires from the wing. Finney Smith pulls it in.
Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
Pass to Shepherd. Here's Capella. And he drops it in from the low post.
And what do you know? Capella with the high percentage look. That's his motto.
Shoots from the line. Tipped. Here's Brunson outside. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
And that's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Back to Finney Smith. Inside. Here's Capella. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to go on Mitchell Robinson.
You're such a bruising physical player. Capella is often tough to guard without fouling.
And that trip coming up empty. Missing both. And probably one of the least favored opponents to take on around the league, the Houston Rockets.
Yeah, they're so well coached. They're physical. They're aggressive defensively. They're monsters on that glass. They'll take something out of you.
He takes it in. Pass to Okogie. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit. Okogie's got himself on the board with a 3 there. To the paint. Robinson gets the bucket. And the Knicks lead by 10.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. They just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed. While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
And New York has possession. After the basket by Houston. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And he makes a first. 2. So he gets them both. Rockets trail by 10. Here's Shepherd. The teardrop. Good work there as it goes.
And Shepherd is an unselfish guard. He's fantastic at moving the ball and setting up his teammates.
2 minutes.
Clarkson outside. 1:51 left in the third quarter. That won't fall. Can't drop his first one. Pass to Capella. And stolen by Yabusele. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. The Rockets have become a fearsome defensive team, and Coach Ime Udoka said, our young guys were tired of losing, and they bought into it. A huge part is just shifting the mentality and doing our part on that end. Understanding how much that impacts winning, it is a non-negotiable for me. Back to you guys.
They are bought in. Allie, we appreciate the report.
When they time that play right, Capella is a good man to have on the end of it. He's a strong finisher when he rolls off the screen. Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
56 seconds left in the third quarter. And out of bounds, the Knicks will take it. New York leading by 10. Screen by Robinson. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Robinson's got 6 points in the quarter.
An efficient facilitator, Clarkson gets the ball to the right guy.
30 seconds left in the third. And so they choose to intentionally foul. Houston shooting their fourth and fifth shots at the foul line in this game.
At the line for two.
That free throw, no good. He does not get the second one. Here's Clarkson. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
I mean, the effortless athleticism. You can see Clarkson loves rising up and dropping the hammer. Oh, unreal play to take on the contact and get it to go.
Houston shooting their sixth attempt at the free throw line tonight. And here we go, the Knicks in transition. Here's Kolek. The rebound by Shepard.
Even though it wasn't a clear path, he knows that that's a shot that he should make more oftentimes than not.
Clarkson's got room. And so it's New York going into the break up 12. They're getting quality looks. And
New York, 48.
well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. Towns on a screen. To the inside. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Just a good playmaker. Brunson using the pick and roll to create offense for his team.
Down low. The kick to Durant. They double team Durant. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
You two. Jump ball.
Here's Easton. Towns with a rebound. Knicks leading by 14. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Şengün.
Almost 7 feet tall. Towns has the length to get to the line. A tough guy to guard.
And so Towns nails them both.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
Back to Thompson. To the left side wing. Smith with it. Hard covering. Back to Thompson. Shot clock at 5. Smith outside. Jacks up a 3. On target from range. Smith got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Towns on a screen. Out left to the wing. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Can't afford to leave the ground if you're the defense, and that's when Towns can really hurt you.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look. Well, when you send him to the line, you know what the outcome is likely to be. Pass
to Durant. Durant draws the double. Inside. Thompson. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. 6 points for Amen Thompson.
You see there, Thompson does a good job of sneaking into the lane and finishing.
And it's powered home by Towns.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
Using his size to full advantage, he beats everyone to the ball.
Anunoby fires. Can't hit it. Rockets trail by 15. Durant. Hart with a rebound. Outside Anunoby. Now Towns. And the call will be against Alperen Şengün. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
Towns. Bridges outside.
Good defensive recognition. Şengün understands how to distract shooters.
Now Thompson. And he slams it down.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Now Durant. Who poked away. Stolen by Bridges. Tries to save it. Thompson in the post. Oh, he can't jam it home. Quick 2. All net.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Knicks.
They paid the price for sloppy ball control before, but tonight they kept it locked up tight.
Yeah, they did. And at the other end, they were very disruptive defensively.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Karl Anthony Towns.
And let's just say this, the name of the game is scoring, and yes, he provided that tonight. You're welcome.
Now Şengün. Now Thompson. Yes! Using that window! And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. At one point, they led by 16. There's the drive. Outside Anunoby. He's off from 3. Here's Şengün. Here's New York. 11-point game. Now Towns. Oh, unanswered slam.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins, they're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
So it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time We'll see the New York Knicks facing the Houston Rockets. Thanks for tuning in to NBA action with us. I'm Brian Anderson. With me tonight, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, with Allie LaForce joining us courtside. Durant for three. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Anunoby with it. Durant covering. Hart can't hit.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
The wingspan of Towns in action, allowing him to get on the ball.
Off the inbound. We've had this one circled on our calendars. Two great teams with stars leading the way, Greg.
Oh, B.A., tonight is what the NBA is all about. Elite teams with top-end talent. And that's given this game almost a playoff feel.
Hart from long range. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist.
Yeah, just a solid passer. Towns relishes his role as leader of this team, wanting to set up his teammates. Huge size disadvantage for the defense. Might as well just get out of the way.
And Hart throws it down.
A bit undersized, his hops make him a legit small ball four.
Durant for three. It falls. He's now 2 of 5 from the field.
And Durant focuses on taking high percentage threes, which is why he's so efficient from there.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
How prolific a scorer is KD? He and LeBron are the only players ever to score 40 against every team.
That is both incredible and not surprising when you think about it. The ease in which KD puts up huge scoring numbers is nothing like anything we've seen. You look at Durant's game and you instantly see all the hours of hard work that went into shaping it. He's so polished in every area. His skills are so sharp.
Well, Grant, the 2025 season was sort of a return to form for Karl Anthony Towns.
Yeah, B.A., he just seemed more comfortable out there, right? Getting back to what his numbers used to look like and just playing with reckless abandon.
And so Thompson will bring it up for the Rockets. Pass to Eason. Thompson outside. And it's New York with a rebound. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Pass to Towns. Outside Hart. 5 to shoot. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. Hart's got 8 points.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Here's Brunson. New York working the ball around now.
2 minutes remaining.
Hart inside. His fourth make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Right side, Brunson. Thompson with a steal. Pass to Durant. Thompson with a screen. Now here's Durant. Give him 8 points now. Eason can't get it to go. Towns, left side. Outside Hart. Pass to Anunoby. Clock at 6. Second chance effort. Okogie pulls down the board. The Rockets trail. Foul on Josh Hart. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And stolen by Bridges. Anunoby with it. Durant covering. Here's Hart. Pass to Towns. Outside Brunson. Over to the wing. Shot clock at 6. Thompson pulls it in.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Now Bridges. No points so far. Outside Anunoby. Off target from outside. Oh, deflected. Josh Hart getting it done for New York. He put together 10 points in the quarter. All right, we'll get back to the action after
New York. 13.
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
They are playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
And here's the fast break.
Yeah, the turnover sparking the break. Smith, a relentless defender with a disruptive wingspan.
And probably one of the least favorite opponents to take on around the league, the Houston Rockets.
Yeah, they're so well coached. They're physical. They're aggressive defensively. They're monsters on that glass. They'll take something out of them.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, guys. The Knicks are able to play 5 out. And Josh Hart told me they surrounded Jalen Brunson with guys who can shoot, guys that command attention. He's able to expose that, scoring the ball and being unselfish. The court is wide open. Guys, back to you.
Tons of spacing. Allie, thanks for the report. Here's Okogie. It's stolen by Clarkson. Fast break. Here comes New York. Yabusele outside. Back to Clarkson. Pass to Robinson. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Houston in the lead. On the wing, Durant. Looming large, KD.
Well, Durant must be making the defense sweat a little bit right now. Whenever he gets into a rhythm, he gets aggressive.
Up top, Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. The fadeaway. Clarkson grabs a miss.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Outside McBride. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Here's Okogie. To the inside. Smith. Great D that time from Yabusele. And here's New York now. To the middle. Here's Robinson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Robinson's got 4 points this quarter.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the free ball.
Pulls it in from the elbow. And Durant gets it to go. And the Rockets lead by 2.
It just looks too easy. Durant with the skill and height to get anything he wants from the mid-range.
Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, B.A., most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender.
Man, one key for quality teams in this league, beating the opponents you're supposed to beat. What goes into that, Grant?
Well, B.A., they call them trap games. An opponent that on paper isn't up to your level, especially when they're missing key guys. The thing is, can you find that juice to take care of business? And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Houston.
The story so far has been their mid-range shooting. The analytics might not like it, but elite offenses still knock it down from that area.
And since the turn of the century, die-hard Knicks fans had dealt with some lean years, Grant, until recently.
No doubt, BA, and they're happy to see meaningful games. The arrival of Jalen Brunson just changed things, and they've gone all in to surround him with talent.
And there's the call on Tari Eason. So that'll be a second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot two. New York shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And here's Houston. Right side Durant. Şengün, the screen. Count it. Now 8 for 13 with that basket.
This is an intelligent play call by Durant, shaking up the defense so he can find his angle.
Shoots. Kicks it out to Clarkson. Inside. Here's Shamet. Can't cash it in from close range. The Rockets lead by 4. Şengün, the screen. The 3-ball. And Houston, another 3.
You can run some offense through Şengün because he has a high basketball IQ.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Up top, Robinson. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Down low. Here's Durant. Right side, Easton. The 3 is up. And the three-pointer goes. And it's a 10-point Rocket lead.
And give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw up all the X's and O's you want, but guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
New York.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Knicks trail by 10. Here's Brunson. Still without a bucket. Outside Anunoby. To the paint. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Towns. Towns doing some work on the interior.
Nice positioning and footwork on point. And Towns so smooth down there inside.
Eason can't get it to go. And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. There's the drive. It's Bridges on the wing. Pass to Hart. Launches a 3. Anunoby on the wing. Eason pulls it in. Houston leading by 8. And here's Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
I like how Durant keeps all his options open, kicking the ball to another guy when he doesn't like what the pick and roll gets him.
Brunson. Pass to Towns. Şengün with a steal. Now here's Eason. It's stolen by Hart. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. And it's powered home by Towns.
They're going right for the iron. Towns muscling his way through.
Here's Durant. And he gets it to go again. He's connected on 10 of 15 now.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And Towns slams it home.
And that's a powerful man right there. Towns is never going to pass up a chance to finish with authority.
Outside Durant. And another basket for Houston.
Quite simply, he is carrying this team, doing most of the work scoring-wise.
And it's exceptional, the level of commitment that Ime Udoka has inspired from this Rockets team, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, he's a player's coach, but very demanding, and he holds everyone accountable. It's all about professionalism and purpose.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Pass to Shepard. Şengün in the post. And it's New York with a rebound. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thank you. Kevin Durant talked about the key to his longevity. And he said just being enthusiastic about the game every day and wanting to get better, that forces you to get in the gym. What you do the most is what you're going to be best at. And if you don't use it, you'll lose it. That's how I look at it. Guys?
The love for the game. Allie, appreciate the report. And here's Shepard for three. Gets the three to fall. Shepard's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Towns outside. Unloads from 13. Towns can't get that one to fall. Houston leading by 13. The kick to Durant. From the high post. Can't hit that one. And here's New York now. Inside. Towns with the ball. He's picked up by Eason. Back to Towns. Out to Bridges. Down low. Şengün with a steal. Ooh, the defense just making it easy for Durant.
What an athletic play by Durant. This man, what can't he do?
Brunson. Soft touch off the glass.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited D.
And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul of the game. 29 seconds left in the third quarter. Durant looking around. Şengün, the screen. Fires the three. And Anunoby pulls it down. Right side, Brunson. High post, Towns. The kick out to Brunson. It could go. No good. Would have counted had it gone.
Your Rockets, 43. The Knicks, 30.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And it's Mike Brown calling timeout here. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Mike Brown was saying to the team. Coach was seething about the turnovers. He said, I love everything we're doing but the turnovers. They're killing us. Let's clean up that before it sinks us.
Allie, thank you.
Yeah, looking so comfortable out there on the perimeter. Smith has really invested in getting this shot dialed in.
Pass to Yabusele. Right side, Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. Fades. It's hauled in by Robinson.
Even though he had space, there is never an easy fadeaway.
McBride with it. Now Thompson defending. And he lobs it up to the rim. And out of bounds. Houston will have it.
That pass wandered off target. Can't lose focus on the little bitty things.
The Rockets lead by 14. Back to Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Operation Feed the Horse. Feed them early and often. And guess what? It's working. They have the lead.
Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
He's just too quick to the cup. No one near him to get posted. Yeah, just effortless on his drives. I mean, Smith is such a smooth finisher. Very agile for a guy with his size.
Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball.
Next ball.
Knicks trail by 16. Clarkson outside to the inside. Oh, ho, ho! That's a man on a mission right there.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. Left side Durant. Robinson rips down the board. Knicks trail by 14. Shaman into the lane. Jams it home!
Are you serious? It's incredible how easy he makes that look, B.A.
This dude makes the spectacular look easy. Pure athletic ability there. Durant. And a one-handed slam.
The length, the quickness. There's just not much you can do when Durant is driving to the rim.
And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go.
Substitution on the court.
Towns on a screen. And Brunson, here we go. Now Towns. Cat playing big. Oh, my.
That's good. And, yeah, this is what you like to see from Towns, using his size and strength to make things happen.
That one misses for Towns. And here's Durant. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. At one point, they led by 16. Now Smith. And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That's foul number 2 for him. Outside Durant. 6 to shoot. 14 feet away. Anunoby there for the rebound. Knicks trail by 12. Outside Brunson. Stolen by Thompson. Outside Durant. He fires from 18. That one goes. Yes, sir.
That's a guy you want taking shots. A quality offensive player.
Here's Hart. Now Towns. And there's a 3-second violation. And Houston making a change here. The Rockets lead by 14.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Rockets.
You can score without sharing the ball, but it can be a whole lot easier when guys are assisting one another.
Yeah, they were very patient. They were also unselfish, and ultimately, that's why they were so efficient.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Kevin Durant.
Okay, I'm going to explain what he did here. It's called playmaking. Being someone that seeks out their teammates, making the extra pass.
Here's Anunoby. It's Hart on the wing. Now Towns. Just 4 to shoot. Hart outside. Oh, off target from downtown. Thompson drives to the hoop. Ooh, using 2 hands to power it down. And so Houston takes this one by a big margin. We saw two different teams tonight. One